He never expected that a single act of kindness could ripple back in a way that would shake his world. The day Aaron, a poor single dad and hardworking mechanic, stopped to help a stranded woman on the side of the road seemed ordinary at first. His hands were still slick with oil, and his mind buzzed with unpaid bills and his daughter's school expenses. Yet when he saw her struggling with the engine of her luxury car, he couldn't turn away. He offered his skill without hesitation, refusing her insistence on paying him. That small moment, fleeting as it seemed, would set the stage for something neither of them could have predicted. Before we continue, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of small good deeds, please like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to the channel Ripple of Kindness. Every small act can create a story worth sharing. Aaron's life had always been a delicate balancing act. His days began before dawn, fixing engines in his cramped garage while his daughter slept soundly in a tiny room down the hall. Nights were spent sorting through bills, juggling overdue notices and unpaid rent, trying to keep hope alive. Every choice he made revolved around her: what he ate, what he spent, even the hours he worked. Pride kept him from asking for help, and exhaustion was a constant companion. Yet when he helped the woman that day, he didn't think about consequences, only about doing the right thing. The woman, a 35-year-old female CEO named Clara, was far more than the driver of a luxury car. Behind her polished suit and confident demeanor was a life suffocating under responsibility and betrayal. The breakdown had been a breaking point for her, and Aaron's unexpected help struck her harder than she imagined. She drove away in silence, but she couldn't shake the memory of a man who refused payment and treated her like a human being rather than a client or a transaction. Weeks later, Clara appeared at Aaron's garage, not with demands, not with a sense of obligation, but with an offer that seemed almost unreal. She wanted to help him in a way he had never dared to imagine, by bringing stability to his crumbling life. Aaron, wary and skeptical, felt a mixture of pride, embarrassment, and disbelief. How could a CEO, someone whose world seemed so distant from his, even understand the struggles of a mechanic barely keeping his business afloat? But the surprises didn't end there. One afternoon, after an exhausting day at the garage, Aaron returned home to find Clara in his living room, tidying up his small apartment. She moved with quiet efficiency, picking up scattered papers, washing dishes, and straightening the worn furniture. Aaron froze, unsure how to react. His daughter peeked from behind the sofa, eyes wide, uncertain whether to laugh or cry. This woman, the same one he had helped, was now caring for them in ways he had never expected. He felt a knot in his chest tighten, a mixture of humility, gratitude, and confusion. Clara didn't linger to boast or receive thanks. Her presence was quiet, almost invisible, yet it transformed the apartment. The air felt lighter, cleaner, more like a place where hope could thrive. Aaron began to realize that her gesture wasn't charity, it was respect. She had seen his struggle, his dedication, his unwavering love for his daughter, and she responded in the most human way possible. It was as if she had silently whispered, "You matter. Your life matters." The changes that followed were gradual but profound. With Clara's guidance, Aaron's garage flourished. New tools arrived, and long-standing clients returned. His skills, once undervalued, became the backbone of a thriving business. More importantly, he felt seen, recognized, and validated in a way he hadn't felt in years. His daughter watched her father regain confidence and hope, and the small apartment felt like a home again, full of laughter and warmth. The most extraordinary transformation wasn't in the money or the tools. It was in the relationships. Aaron and Clara developed a bond that transcended their social divide. Their connection was rooted in trust, gratitude, and mutual respect. Clara's visits became more frequent. each one leaving behind subtle improvements: a repaired sink, freshly laundered clothes, organized shelves. For Aaron, these acts were reminders that goodness existed even in a world that often overlooked men like him. For Clara, each gesture brought her closer to understanding what true generosity looked like beyond titles, beyond wealth. Before the story concludes, if this tale has touched your heart, please take a moment to comment one word that describes how it made you feel. Your voice matters, and your engagement helps these stories reach those who need them most. In the final scene, Aaron stands outside his garage beside his daughter, the early afternoon sky neutral and calm. He wears his navy blue mechanic coverall, standing tall with a serene expression. His daughter, wearing her light pink coat, clutches his hand, smiling softly. The garage sign behind them is freshly cleaned, simple and proud. It's not just a building, it's a symbol of resilience, hope, and the unseen miracles that kindness can spark. Clara's quiet influence lingers, like a gentle ripple, reminding them both that even the smallest act can create waves strong enough to change lives. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of the power of kindness, please like, share, and engage with this video. Subscribe to Ripple of Kindness, so more real life stories of hope, compassion, and second chances can reach hearts around the world. Remember, sometimes the most extraordinary miracles begin with the simplest gesture.